Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sports Corner PH Interviews this Tuesday night, December 21, 2022. It's a little bit of 4 days left before the Christmas holidays. And for this episode, makakasama po natin ang ilan sa mga medalists na nagdaang Southeast Asian Depth Games sa Malaysia. This is actually the inaugural edition of the Games, and we have the Pinoy Depth athletes bannered the flag by winning medals there. We have with us first the Vice President of the Philippine Federation for the Deaf, Mr. Envy Perey, and of course the bowlers, Lovella Catalan and Jackie Suarez, and the badminton duo of Aldrix Salvador and Patrick Silva Padao. And to help us out in answering the questions I will be asking for, we have with us Kuya Jemuel, ang ating sign language interpreter ngayong gabi. So, babatiin muna natin si VP Envy to have some opening remarks.
Sino po?
Si Envy, bigyan natin ng opening remarks po. VP Henry,
Excuse me, ano po pa?
in your opening statement.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Good evening,
the host.
Of course.
Good afternoon, Sir Gab, and also Filipino Deaf Sports. I'm so happy to see you here. It's nice to see you here. It will be the first interview ever. For the four of us. So inspired to attend this. I never experienced winning a medal before for the support of Philippine sports. So what we're going to learn here, to study more about how to train hard. And thank you very much for the support for all the four person from Philippine Sports Committee and also Philippine Airlines. Sister company of PAL, name is Victoria Foundation, who supported us during the game, which we represent the Philippines abroad, and we gain medals, bronze, silver. Yeah, so inspiring. It will not be successful if walang support na makukuha. So thank you very much for all the support. So we encourage all of you athletes, Filipino deaf, young people, encourage them to represent our country in ASEAN, in Malaysia, and seeing our country, and that brings us very inspiring na makakuha tayo kahit paano ng mga medals. And maybe in the future, we will gain more or have more medals for our future athletes. So it's important. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's turn our attention now to Ma'am Lovella. First of all, as you are one of the veterans of the national depth sports team, congratulations for bringing home the 4 silvers and 5 bronze medals with Jackie, with Patrick and Aldrix. To finish fifth place overall, kamusta na po kayo? How things are doing right now after the games?
Sorry, can you repeat that to me again?
Kamusta na po kayo? How things are doing right now after winning the medals in the CDEP games?
Okay, after winning the medal, I'm so very happy. I'm so happy. It's my first time in ASEAN. Yeah, to win the medals. And I'm so proud to represent the Philippines and gaining the medal. But all I can say is I'm so happy. I'm satisfied.
Okay, what about si Patrick? Kamusta na po kayo? And how you are doing right now, right after winning the bronze and the silver in the badminton event, along with Aldrix?
Okay, to be honest, after winning the medal, this one, it's a bronze medal. It's my first time to experience that. I never experienced that before. All I know is during that time, during the bowling tournament, all I focus is winning at least kahit paano yung this tournament. And I got it. I got the medal, bronze medal. And I really believe that the future will have another game and another generation of deaf young people who will dream to winning again this medal. Not only me, not only our partners, and not only us, but also other deaf athletes in the future will all follow our footsteps that we make, the legacy that we make. Young generation will follow. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's go back to BP Henry. Can we provide us a brief background about the CDEP games? This is actually SEA games.
Good evening.
Good evening din po. Can we provide us a brief background, BP Henry, about the CDEP games? This is actually the version of the SEA games, especially dedicated to the deaf athletes. How many countries did they participate in, and how many sports we are committed to join for Team Philippines there?
Okay. Um, before uh, before we only have Southeast Asian game. It was held first time in Thailand. The first Asian game was held in Thailand, but it was cancelled. So it was moved to Malaysia. To Malaysia. Malaysia owned that first Asian game this year, 2022. How many countries participated? Only six countries. First is Malaysia, Thailand, um, Indonesia, Philippines, Brunei, and Singapore. Why only four? Because this is the first ASEAN game. Ilan ba dapat ang sasali? Okay. Ilang sport ang ano? Una is badminton, second is bowling, the third one is foot football. Okay, same with football, and the third one is athletic running. So only two sport were sinalihan ng Philippines, badminton and bowling. We were dropped in running because kulang tayo ng skills. And also, football, wala pa, hindi pa handa. Hindi siya sikat na laro dito sa Pilipinas kasi hindi katulad siya ng basketball. Hindi siya parang it's not number one fan of the Philippines. So we encourage yung Filipino deaf na pag-aralan itong bagong laro na to na football, na maging committed dito sa laro na to para meron tayong representative. And also the running, kailangan makapag-train tayo ng mga bagong generation ng deaf runner na magre-represent sa atin for this kind of game. So would be the first ASEAN game. Like for example, it's like 16 player. Uh, 3 officer, tapos 16 ang athletes. May isang okay, may isang coach for bowling, badminton. Temporary ako yung coach that time. Okay. So overall, yung Philippines lahat ng nag-represent doon na pumunta is 19. 16 yung player, tapos 3 officer. Kasama na yung coach. This would be the first time in the Philippines mga deaf na nakakuha ng medal. Before, sa Asia game, hindi Asian Asian game, wala tayong nakuhang medal. But this would be the first. Yeah. Yun nga, nakapanalo. Dati nakapanalo sa Lovella ng bronze. Pero hopefully in the future, mas marami tayong makuhang medals in the future. Sana maka-train pa tayo ng panibagong-bagong athletes na maging professional athletes in the future na mataas ang dream na magkaroon ng medals. It would be the first in ASEAN. So magkakaroon ng panibagong ASEAN game. It will be held in Indonesia. Indonesia. That's the second ASEAN game. Hopefully, mga Filipino deaf athletes would join us and yun nga, makasali sila sa iba't ibang laro. Pag nangyari ito, pag maraming willing na magpa-train, we'll be training them. Especially mga kabataan, mga athletes. Sana supportahan din tayo ng government natin kasi it would be an ASEAN game. Ayan, Paralympic. Parang ito ay equivalent ng Olympic, parang nga lang. It's representing Paralympic. Para Deaf Olympic, yeah. Yeah, so papakita natin na yung deaf, there's an equality between deaf people and hearing people. And deaf people can showcase their talent as well. And showcase their talent in an international level. So yeah, we're encouraging more deaf people. Yeah.
Can you try audio po? Para matesting ko lang po.
Hello? Hello? Audio. Okay?
Wait lang.
Audio.
Okay.
Mga konting technical difficulties. Pero okay na. I have another question to BBN. We are excited that the deaf athletes to given once more an opportunity to showcase their skills and talents in sports despite being hearing impaired and the difficulties and the challenges towards it.
Okay, for example here, nakita natin mga deaf, may mga team may mga minsan naglalaro ang deaf and hearing. Halimbawa sa mga barangay, mga club, mga deaf gusto sumali sa mga ganong laro to be involved. Pero ang hearing kasi ang tingin nila, hindi nila kaya since hindi ka na sila makarinig. So yung mga hearing mismo, they were yung parang nile-left out nila yung mga deaf people. Parang inaano sila, out of place sila. Importante ma-advocate natin yung mga ganong na sa mga laro na to, anyone can play. Magkaroon ng inclusive between hearing and deaf na hindi mali-left behind yung mga deaf people. Hindi sila makakaramdam ng oppression. Kasi ang problema lang naman communication eh. Pero more on yung mga laro naman kasi natin more on visual. And wag natin titingnan yung incapacity nila. Dapat titingnan natin yung capability nila na lahat tayo ay equal kapag naglalaro. So kasi sa mga world, sa buong mundo, maraming sa mga competitions iba't ibang bansa. But dito sa Pilipinas, konti lang yung mga kasi nga dito yung mga hearing people, mababa ang tingin nila sa mga bingi. Pero sa Japan, pag tingnan natin yung Thailand, Japan, Malaysia, marami doon mga athletes na deaf na sinusuportahan nila yung mga person with disability, yung person which is deaf. Pero dito sa government, konting awareness nila, yung kanilang kaalaman tungkol sa FSL, tungkol sa deaf capability. So mas marami pa tayong dapat gawing paglalabi, may kaugnayan sa batas na magkaroon ng awareness yung ating government regarding sa mga deaf, na kakayahan ng mga deaf person with disability na hindi sila makaramdam ng depression at ng mga barricades nga na-experience nila. So we are trying to call out and advocate this na magkaroon ng equal rights, equal opportunity for all of us, na yung pagtingin sa amin in the future ay mabago. Sa susunod na generation na yung mga kabataan na makita nila yung capability ng mga deaf person na magkaroon ng inclusion, magkaroon ng involvement. So, importante yung mga ganung bagay. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, lipat naman ako kay Jackie. Okay, lipat tayo kay Jackie. You and Lovella have competed before in the Deaf Olympics, which considered as a tune-up for the C-Deaf Games. Share to us your preparations for this competition.
First, with me, with Lovella and me, we supported each other. We encouraged each other's spirit. Second is, yun nga, nakapanalo kami ng bronze. And we really believe in ourselves. Thank you so much for the team who encourage us and support us mutually and financially and everything na kailangan namin. Almost malapit na sana kami, pero yeah, okay lang na makakuha ng third place, like bronze. It's not bad at all.
Okay, let's switch our attention now to Aldrix. What about Patrick? Aldrix nga pala, how was your preparations para dito sa C-Deaf Games in the badminton event along with Patrick? Is it considered as a top competition for the both of you, of course, Aldrix?
Oo, totoo, mahirap. Sobrang hirap niya. Pero ni-level up namin yung pagtitraining namin, yung pag-practice namin every day. And we got it. Nakakuha kami ng bronze. And it really inspired us to do our best with me and Patrick.
Let's look forward again to BP Henry. By the way, this trip will not be possible without the support of the Philippine Sports Commission and the Philippine Amusement and Gaming Corporation, or PAGCOR, who were very supportive by giving financial assistance for the delegation that went into Malaysia for the C-Deaf Games. Are you grateful with their supports, BBNV?
Yes, of course. Philippine Sports Federation of the Deaf gained a lot of support and trust from this kind of organization, and we really advocate many things to all who from the bottom of our heart, from the athletes, from the organizer, and we will really keep them on our hearts, yung mga nagsusupport sa amin. Philippine Sports Federation of the Deaf can't thank you enough. We're so grateful with RA 106909 that encourage athletes and the coach of the government to support us, mga hearing, like for example, for person with disability, mga event na ganito, mga sang ASEAN, SEA Games, and also ASEAN Sports, Deaf Olympics, Paralympics, champion. We really cherish everything, and we really believe that ASEAN Deaf Game and also Deaf Olympics can showcase an equal capabilities towards a person who is not person with disability. And it really encouraged our spirit to do our best in sports. We already established this kind of organization, Philippine Sports Federation for the Deaf, for that reason na magkaroon pa, ma-encourage pa ang mas maraming mga deaf na sumali sa sports.
Okay, I have to ask some thoughts from the deaf athletes mismo na nag-medal niya dun sa CDEF Games. Again, as I said, they won four silvers and 5 bronze in both badminton and bowling events na nandito ang Pilipinas, but they were other sports contested in, kaya lang hindi nakasali. Maybe you can share to us your takeaways on those remarkable performances and the feeling that you were given pride and honor to our countrymen who inspired you the most. I'll start with Lovella first.
Sorry, there's a problem with her connection. Can you repeat that again?
Okay, maybe you could share to us your takeaways on those remarkable performances and the feeling that you were given pride and honor to our countrymen who inspired you the most, actually. Lovella will start, then Patrick and Jackie and Aldrix. I'll start first with Lovella. And the same question will be for other deaf athletes.
Okay, showing our medals to our country, that made us proud. And yung pag-raise lang ng flag sa ceremonial, that made really us proud to represent the Philippines. That make us happy, really happy. Me, Jackie, Aldrix, and Patrick are nakataas ang noo namin habang kinakanta yung national anthem natin, yung nire-raise yung flag natin. And we're really preparing for the future na sana sa susunod na event, halimbawa sa Indonesia, ASEAN Games sa Indonesia, ma-encourage natin na mas marami pang deaf ang sumali sa sports na to at aim high din na makauwi ng medals. Sana mas marami pang mag-training at hindi lang sa bowling, mas marami pang sports ang salihan ng mga deaf. For example, ako sa bowling, 4 weeks nag-practice ako, pero hindi siya madali. It's hard. Kailangan i-contribute mo rin talaga yung sarili mo. Like 5 games na nag-tournament ako. It's hard. It's so minsan hindi ko can't afford. Kailangan ko talaga mag-practice. Hopefully yung Philippine Sports Federation for the Deaf will ask lobbying for magkaroon ng free training para sa amin kasi para sa mga deaf na na mag-out of the pocket for this training, medyo ibang deaf kasi can't afford to train talaga kasi very expensive. Pero sana may mga kuha kaming sponsor na makapag-train sila ng libre. And also, okay, si Jackie, okay, together with me na nag-practice. Hindi, magkaiwalay kami, hindi kami magkahiwalay, ay hindi kami magkasama na nag-practice. Nag-practice so nag-practice si Jackie mag-isa. Tsaka during those time, wala kaming coach eh. Kami lang talaga nagpa-practice with or on our own. With a few weeks remaining before the games, it's so tough, but we managed successfully. Jackie and I, we together parang mga 2 weeks lang kami nagsama, tapos 2 days then together with that team and also other people together with us. Yeah, before we go to Malaysia. The situation, it feel relaxed na makasama yung mga deaf athletes ko na before flying to Malaysia.
Okay, the same question goes to Patrick. What are the sentiments nga pala on your remarkable performances in the feeling to give pride and honor to our countrymen?
Okay, to be honest, after winning the bronze medal, it really touched my heart and it makes me contemplate that I will never stop. I will continue improving myself together with my partner, together with to improve ourselves. We will make our schedule na magkaroon ng life and work balance na ma-manage namin yung schedule namin para meron kaming time for practice and sana makahanap kami ng funder for us na makapag-training kami together with my team para sa future na engagement namin sa mga ganito sana mayroon kaming makuha kaming mga dun sa mga proposal na ipinapasa namin, makuha kami ng mga magagaling talaga na coach na will really train us to really work hard na magkaroon ng strict na guidance sa amin during the practice session. So me and my team sa badminton, still na nag-i-improve pa rin namin yung learning namin. At sana may mga deaf din na sumali pa sa iba't ibang klase ng mga sports, iba't ibang games. And we really hope na magkaroon ng sponsor sa sa organization namin, yung Philippine Sports Federation for the Deaf. Mga sponsor for makapag-train kami sa badminton for sa And it really sana magkaroon pa mas maraming mga opportunity ang mga deaf young athletes. Second is, I really hope that sa community namin, minsan may nakakaranas kami before ng mga bad comments but regarding us joining the sports. But sana yung mga young deaf generation na hindi sila madala sa mga ganong bad comments, mga bad sana continue nila support yung mga deaf nila, mga relatives, mga family nila sa community nila na to look high on themselves, to be inspired, and seeing the bowling team, like for example, other deaf people, they were being ignored. Pero sana in the future, mag-believe pa rin sila sa sarili nila, continue to believe on themselves, be positive, and to stand up and be proud of what they are, even though they are deaf. They can bring pride and honor to our country.
Okay, lipat naman ako kay Jackie. Same question. Your take on what is your performance there in the C-Deaf Games?
For me, my learning there is mga hearing people, tsaka ako as a deaf person myself, I would like to be involved na gusto kong matuto pa higit pa sa mga magagaling talaga mag-bowling. I really want to train more. Though wala akong ganong kalaking budget for me to train, pero I'll never forget what I've learned through this experience that I have. though it's so hard for me, hindi siya madali, pero ano ako, open-minded ako. I mean, I'm easy to learn. I'm willing to learn sa mga colleagues ko, hearing and deaf, na maging mahusay pa. I'm so thankful with them na yung mga teaching nila sa akin, yung mga advice nila sa akin. And I will do my best to be better in the future. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, let's move our attention now to Aldrix. Your learnings and takes sa inyong pinakita magandang performance niya sa C-Dep Games.
Okay, for me, since I was a child, naglalaro na ako ng badminton eh. Kasama ko, kalaro ko yung mga hearing people. Nakikipag-competition ako sa kanila. Yung mga hearing people, I mean, not deaf people, they teach me well. So, sa badminton, yeah. Okay, sa badminton. And also, sumasali din ako sa tournament together with hearing people. I mean, the deaf, not deaf people. Actually, nanalo na ako ng gold before kasama ko yung mga hearing. Oo. Pero this would be yung experience ko sa Malaysia. First time ko kasama ko yung mga kapwa ko deaf. Pero dati kasi nanalo na kami ng gold. Kasama ko naman mga hearing people. Though nanalo ako dito ng bronze. Pero it still yung what I felt right now is the same, yung pride and joy to represent our country. And I'm preparing to practice more and to level up what I know, what my skills is, so I can be I could improve myself in the future.
Okay, we only have 5 minutes left. That's it for our part 1 of our discussion. To everyone in our Zoom session, we will end this session right now for now, but we will be back with the part 2 of our discussion. Same Zoom link po tayo. Paki-re-enter na lamang po as we commence our part 2 of our conversation. So, Jamuel, pa-remind natin yung ating mga guests natin na pabalikin natin sa Zoom in about 2 minutes as we prepare for our part 2. Okay? Okay, we'll be back.